I'm Devin O'Day from Main Street Media's virtual home show. I hope you're having a great day. We are going to talk about garage doors, and I had no idea when I met Aaron Moore of Aaron's Garage Doors that there were so many different kinds and that they'd made so much headway when it comes to security and technology. We'll find all about that now. Well, anybody that's ever tried to put in their own garage door knows that you're going to end up calling this guy because there's so many horrible things that can happen. Aaron Moore from Aaron Garage Doors. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about how long have you been in this business?
I have been doing garage doors for 25 years.
Holy moly. You're either crazy or really good at it.
I've almost got it figured out.
Well, let's look at some of the different kinds of garage doors. Now, this is not like you go to a big box and find a kit. This is, you have different kinds. I had no idea there were this many kinds of garage doors.
There are 100 different kinds today, where everybody used to have the cookie cutter, same old. It's not like that anymore. There are a lot of different options, a lot. These are some popular ones now, obviously.
Okay, let's take a look. Like up the top, and are these wood or is it a
These
kind
are
of
all
composite?
faux of some kind. That's a PVC overlay, and these here, and the second two are composites and modern stuff going into the bottom down there.
Glass?
A lot of glass. People doing glass doors now.
Really?
Very much. People are wanting to really modernize their home. They get glass doors, they get flat doors, they get all kinds of different things.
Oh, fantastic. And these are kind of a composite too. And then, of course, these are very similar to what
This is a
used to.
similar door. This is also a steel door, but it has a stucco finish and the ribbing in it to give it a plank look. Lots of different color options.
This is really interesting.
This is a very modern look with the look of wood, but aluminum as well.
If you can see that down here,
This is a full composite overlay to look like real wood. Real wood, does funny things in the environment. So they've come out with the custom composite overlays to do for all these now that are cast from real wood, so you get a real wood look.
Well, speaking of elements, this is the time of year as it starts getting colder when the freezes start to happen. Yes. How many calls do you get of people who can't get out of their garage door?
We get them. The garage door is frozen
yes.
shut. Yep, frozen shut. Broken the top of the door because it got frozen shut and they tried to open it. Lots of calls like that, especially. Not yet, but we'll get them.
I want to take a look at some of these. Now, this is a beautiful one with the glass at the top.
This is a real wood door with a factory cherry finish.
Oh my gosh.
Very beautiful, very elegant. It really takes you back if you're wanting the older look to a home. Very nice.
Oh, almost that 1950s, yes. Beautiful, like the Craftsman. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And I will say, if you go up at the top, take a look at all the awards.
Those are just my yearly awards from my vendor. But yeah, I do get a few awards here and there.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. One of the things that I noticed back when I had a garage, it don't need a door if you have a carport. Not yet.
They got some carports now that have garage doors on them.
No kidding?
Yeah, they put a fence up around the backyard and they put a garage door on your carport. It's almost like a gate.
That is very, very neat to know. That's one of the things that we're doing with our virtual home show this year, is showing some ideas, because a lot of people want to do things and they go, oh, but they don't have that. They don't have that.
A lot of things we can do with a garage door. Using them in homes instead of French doors or sliding glass doors.
Inside a house?
Inside the house. Even separating two rooms. A lot of times they'll use the glass doors for that, as a patio door even. Yep. Sure.
Very, very cool.
A lot of these condos in downtown Nashville, we need a lot of that.
Now, see, a lot of people have seen these in a garage. You go in and you see these. And I will tell you, from my father, God rest his soul, put in one for me in my first little house.
and he never said a bad word in his life when he tried to do that.
It is a puzzle. It is a puzzle.
It's a lot. And getting someone that can do it right the first time is really important. Is this is an actual going outside door?
This is. It's black, obviously. Black has become very popular. It's a premium finish for whatever reason. I don't know why black is premium, but black is a premium finish. It's very sleek, very farmhouse look.
You know what? It's really popular now. I've noticed more and more houses, they're going into painting them white. If it's a brick house, painting it white, putting black as the trim.
Black or a bronze. Yeah, the oil rub bronze look very much popular these days.
Isn't that something? Well, when people call you and they get their little remote control, now this is what I experienced, is that for some reason someone down the street had a remote control that opened my garage door. How do you fix that?
Well, these days we don't have to. That's obsolete these days. Everything is encrypted codes. So unless you live in a brand new big neighborhood and they have accidentally given you the wrong remote control when you bought the house, none of your neighbors should have it. And
That's awesome.
They can't steal the codes anymore either with the code grabbers that they used to use, that thieves would use. They don't work anymore for that because they're encrypted.
So having a garage door really is a lot safer than it ever used to be?
Correct. And safer, and I would also say that it helps with the heating and cooling in your home. That's a big deal too with a garage door.
Being able to close it so you don't get that constant airflow.
Well, they're insulated better than they've ever been. And that's a big deal because a lot of their new houses, the doors are not insulated.
Looking at some of these different beautiful finishes, actual wood, then composites, and all sorts of inlays and a lot of work that will really go with just about any kind of decor, any kind of home that you would have. Are you getting a lot of calls right now? I would think
it's as busy as it's ever been right now. Everybody's stuck at home and they're needing to remodel and they're giving us a call. We are definitely here to help you, whatever your needs are. We are A+ Better Business Bureau, Angie's List, Super Service. We've gotten a lot of calls.
What about financing?
We do offer financing. It's through a third party. Just go on our website and link up and fill out the form and you're good to go.
Do you have any gallery on your website that we can see?
There are, yes, absolutely. And there's links to the different suppliers that we use so that you can see the full lines of everything, not just a few examples on our website, but there's full lines available.
Can you give me a price range, like the budget all the way to like the most expensive you've ever put in?
Well, you could do a budget door for a single car garage door for about $600. And a basic garage door opener for about $300, $350. So under $1,000 for the whole thing. But we've done some for $20,000. The full composites, custom, all the bells and whistles. And so it's a huge price range on a garage door. But there are a lot of options that are definitely very affordable. They really, really look nice. So.
We see a lot of garage doors and we always think of those that go up and down. Are you having some that open from the center out?
Well, those would be a Coachman carriage house door, and they do not do many of those in this market for whatever reason. Nashville doesn't, I've seen them and we've had to work on a few, but they're mainly in other markets like Atlanta and out west.
But if someone was interested in something like that?
Honestly, that's not really something that we're going to do much of. They are very custom, very, very, very expensive, and require a lot more than most people are willing to get into, to be honest.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And if it's not something that's in your area, when it comes to resale, you always have to think about that. Are you going to get out of something what you put in?
And are you going to be able to find people to work on it and service it if there's ever a problem, and find parts to service it if there's ever a problem? If it's that custom and that unique, you may not be able to.
Okay, what is the oddest call you've ever gotten about a garage door?
Oh, Kind of like the State Farm commercial, I guess,
Yes.
where the guy runs into the yes, I gotten that. I've had a car drive through the whole garage, and it had to be removed and had to have the door off the top of the car. So yeah, we get some oddities.
I love it. Well, if people wanted to find you, you have a website. You also have a Facebook page. But let's see how, if they're going to get in touch with you, the best way to reach you.
Two best ways. Number one best way obviously is to call, because then you get me when you call. Do not use answering service or anyone else to answer the phone. It's always me. The phone number for that is 615-456-6654, or the website. You can fill out a contact us form, and that's aaronsdoorservice.com.
We love giving people great ideas for what they're going to do, and we love the fact that you are here in Middle Tennessee. You're a locally owned and operated business.
25 years now.
That's just incredible.
I'm Devin O'Day, and this is our Main Street Virtual Home Show, brought to you by Spontunias, the board game that includes singing, shouting, but no talent is required. But you sure will have fun. Songgame.com.